not on real close to the walkway, then there's very minimal.
Well, yeah, and that's what they do. They go right along the walkway so that as you're walking, you literally go like this and you read it, and then you go to the next one and read it. Like I said, I take my girls frequently to other parks and playgrounds, and Quiver River State Park, obviously, for hiking and things like that. So we're frequently outside, and I just loved going to all the other parks and St. Charles County. And I was like, well, dang, why do I always have to drive to St. Charles County to get, nice stuff for my kids? So that's kind of how spurred the idea.
And you said that Lincoln County Library Committee would be the ones changing the books out.
Yes, we're getting the books from Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, so it's not the library district actually picking the books. They're going to be coming from the same set of books that they'd be sending to the school that month. We're getting the same books that they would send to William Capel Elementary, Troy Middle, I'm forgetting the red and the blue building. It's the same books that they would get, because it's actually also, we're only picking the K through 6 books. They do offer K through 12 books, but we just thought, if you go over 6th grade, then you might be losing a lot of your audience there. So we were sticking through the K through 6 section.
I'm familiar with that.
And they are evidence-based books as well if you go to their website. So they have been books proven to help with literacy. They're not just, oh, look, this book is good this month and it came from a popular author. These are really tried and true, proven books by, evidence-based research. So,
Ma'am, all these books, basically they'd be contacting Ryan before anything would get posted.
oh, we'd probably have our first year of books already picked out. I actually have them in my office. I just didn't write down the list yet. So we'd already have our first year books because we'd only change it once a month.
And how
So it'd be,
they secured?
it is so the thing opens and closes, and then it's a padlock with a lock. They are just a paper book that we are going to dismantle and place in there. So worst case scenario, if somebody opens it, they're getting a piece of paper of a book, and none of us are really gonna have lost any money or cry any tears over that.
And so basically we would have somebody from Lacoa that would have the key. And
I'd have a key, he'd have a key, somebody from the library district would have a key. And if you needed one to give to, like whoever's in charge of maintaining the grounds, like for mowing or whatnot, they could have a key. It's going, it's not going to be like we're the sole keepers of it, kind of thing. Nobody will be able to go in and move it without telling us, but I don't want us to be like, let's say, one of the people from the library district can't get in there and change it the first week. Well, then I want to be able to get in there and change it. I don't want it to be she has influenza or COVID or something like that and can't go change it, and she's the only one with the key.
Sure.
Would there be an agreement created?
I think honestly, we'd have sufficient control over it with these being installed in coordination with where the city would want them placed with Ryan. Once they're put in the ground, they're donated over to the city. We have the lock and key for it. So if perchance, not saying that there would be anything that is crazy objectionable that would come in, we have the ability to take it down. It's not an issue with that. As far as a precedent on this, I think the only precedent that we would be setting on this side would be that that the board would be advocating to put this in because it has to do with early childhood education and literacy. I think.
Well, and I would say personally, I'd set a limit on how many times it's going to be vandalized before I'm even willing to continue the project, in which case I would go to Ryan and say, okay, well, that's why I wanted to do one park first, and not like what St. Charles and St. Louis County did, which is they installed them at every single one of their parks right out the gate like this. And, they did in some areas of St. Louis County have serious problems with, whatever. But I thought, hey, one shot, let's see how it goes. And if it doesn't have any problems and we're not getting vandalized and it's a good win-win thing, then it's just one step into community improvement.
Very good. Can I get a motion on this?
I'll make a motion.
Any more discussion, questions? Call roll, please.
Alderman Warner,
Yes.
Teeter,
Yes.
Norman,
Yes.
Dooner,
Yes.
Jones,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I am sorry, I apologize, I have to excuse myself. I have a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old who I promised I'd be back in time for bedtime. So, thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Item N, discuss and approve bid, the lowest bidder, CCIMW LLC, in the amount of $38,712 for outdoor pool painting.
We'll make that motion.
Second.
Thank you. We had 4 bids? 6 bids. Well, yeah.
Well, 2 about the same thing.
Okay. So, okay.
They bid 2 different products.
Yeah.
Where's this company out of?
Local, I looked them up this afternoon just to double check everything. I didn't even look to see where they're from.
It's
I
not
think they're like local. as
St. Charles.
St. Charles.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I had 36,000 budgeted, which was kind of to be honest with you, a shot in the dark, and it was pretty close. So bring it to you because it's 2,700 over. Just asking for approval. That part.
Questions?
Alderman Jones,
Yes.
Corner,
Yes.
Johnard,
Yes.
Teeter.
Yeah.
Norman,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Item O, discuss and approve trade-in of Glock 21 handguns for M4 patrol rifles. Chief Taylor.
We had the understanding when we, not to trade these weapons in before we went to their purchase on a drug forfeiture money. Back in July, on July 11th, Lieutenant Bowling, who was a contact person for the Department of Justice, was notified that we can move those weapons through a trade-in program to, as long as we go through a Glock representative, and we use Kessler Police Supply when we originally got the weapons. So what this will give us the ability to do is get, I think we're gonna be able to get 6 patrol rifles M4s. We currently have 3. This will get us up to 9 of them. This will include all the sights that we're gonna need, all the equipment for them. Also, this money we have left over to help us outfit some of our current M4s, or patrol rifles, to be updated with updated sights and that kind of thing. The only thing it would cost us out of our firearms budget is $99 to add a couple things on some of our current rifles. But this is a way we can move those 30 Glock 21s that we had to clean and put them in our armory and couldn't do anything with them. But like I said, our contact person was Lieutenant Boland. He was contacted on the 11th of July from the Department of Justice that we could trade these weapons in for other weapons. And that's what we're asking the board to approve.
Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Alderman Johnard,
Yes.
Alderman Teeter.
Yeah.
Alderman Norman,
Yes.
Alderman Corner,
Yes.
Alderman Jones,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Item P, discuss and approve rescheduling of board meeting dates due to holiday conflicts in January of 2023 and February of 2023.
We always have this issue with President's Day and MLK Day. Previously, we just moved it to the following Thursday. That would be in January 19th. And for February,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're also on the page.
is that, okay.
It is the 19th.
And then for February, it would be February 23rd. And each of those are Thursdays following the third Monday of those months.
Does those 2 dates work for everybody?
Works for me.
Okay. You want a motion to approve those dates, please? Alderman Norman? I'm sorry, you got a second?
No, second.
Thank you.
Alderman Norman,
Yes.
Alderman Johnard,
Yes.
Alderman Jones,
Yes.
Alderman Corner,
Yes.
Alderman Teeter.
Yeah.
Thank you, motion carries.
Thank you. Item Q, I need a volunteer to be a representative to the park board.
What day are the meetings, Ryan?
Second Monday of the month, 5:30. Unless you can't make 5:30, they just, to get people there, they wanted it earlier.
I would volunteer to go back on it.
I'll nominate Rachel.
Second. Okay, I believe we're,
I'll fight it.
yeah.
Okay. Alderman Teeter.
Yeah.
Alderman Norman.
Yes.
Alderman Jones.
Yes.
Alderman Dooner.
Yes.
Alderman Horner.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Item R, discuss and approve waiving the purchasing policy to purchase 3 additional Chevrolet Tahoes at the same price as the advertised bid. We advertised for 3. We got the price, we awarded the bid, now we need 3 more. We don't want to have to go back out. They're very limited in availability, and we have the other 3 staked out, so just need to waive the purchasing policies so we can go back and,
Same price, same car, same price.
right, nothing's different.
We do it twice.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions?
Are these the same vehicles coming from down
Yes.
around?
Yes.
Same vehicle, same location. Call the roll whenever you're ready.
Alderman Jones.
Yes.
Alderman Dooner.
Yes.
Alderman Teeter.
Yeah.
Alderman Horner.
Yes.
Alderman Norman.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. That brings us to item 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Under introduction bills, number 4. Bill number 1368 is ordinance. This will be the second reading. The ordinance authorizing the execution of vehicle lease agreement. Now that we have waived the policy, we can approve this agreement.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Sorry, can you say what you said?
Actually, if you guys don't mind, would you amend your motion to allow Linda to input the VINs for the appropriate vehicles?
We have 4 promises, but we don't know when they will come in, so.
I'll amend my motion to do that.
We don't know which ones will be on the lease, so we have to get the lease agreement lined up with the proper vehicle.
And I called Don Brown twice today, and our representative supposed to call me tomorrow, and sometime we'll update.
We got some flexibility, so.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other discussion? Call the roll, please.
Alderman Dooner.
Yes.
Alderman Jones.
Yes.
Alderman Norman.
Yes.
Alderman Teeter.
Yeah.
Alderman Horner.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries.
Thank you. Item S, approve and authorize mayor to sign amendment number 2 to agreement to furnish and install decant upgrades at Southeast Wastewater Treatment Facility at a cost increase of $12,803. So this was part of the original contract. The Plucker Construction agreed to honor the original agreement. We awarded that. They discovered that in the basin of this decant tank, there was a 6-inch pipe with a 6-inch valve. When the tank's pumped down to do the upgrades and the decant pumps, that valve needed to be replaced. It was not part of that original bid. Jared said he thought they would have this money within the agreement, but he wanted approval at this point, so that'll have to be done when they pump the sludge tank down to put the pumps in. So it's a modification to that agreement.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any discussion, questions? Call the roll.
Alderman Dooner.
Yes.
Horner.
Yes.
Teeter.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
And Norman.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries.
Thank you. Item T. Discuss and approve change order number 8 from Lampe Trenching and Excavating for requested time extension for Cherry Street Improvement Project.
Jerry, you want to go ahead and, if somebody can make a motion and second to hold until after closed.
Okay.
Give the update.
I'll make a motion to table it until after closed.
I'll second.
Thank you. Call the roll, please.
Alderman Dooner,
Yes.
Jones,
Yes.
Corner,
Yes.
Dietert.
Yes.
Norman,
Yes.
motion carries.
I'll take a motion to go into closed session for legal, please.
I'll make that motion to go into closed.
Second.
Yes.
Thank you. Dietert, Corner,
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carries.
Thank you.
So confused.